Okay, listen up, because this is an important video. Alright, this is what's big on Fox today. Okay? First of all, we see a big fat redhead. Well, I don't give a fuck that she's fat. There's a lot of people are fat. But in this case, I fucking hate this fat bitch. Matter of fact, if she laid on her back, she'd be taller. She's wearing black and she's wearing purple. That's indigo. That's a very strong color of Saturn, which represents what? The left pillar. Okay? That's the ruling power in this class. It's a female impersonating a woman. A woman is not a female. You better get this straight. You're going to find out that a woman is completely something different. Okay? That's representing probably the locust. Okay? 1 billion rising. Protest violence against women. Okay? That's the excuse for this whole thing. 1 billion rising. The Bible says that there'll be 200 million... I can't remember how many times, whatever. But it comes out to an amazing amount of the locust. Okay? So, the guy in the back... Yeah, he's just there trying to get a piece of ass. Like he gives a fuck about some fat-ass broad. He looks like a dude off of fucking Luden's cough drop box, for fuck's sake. He's ZZ Top. The fucking 70s are over. Go fucking home. Alright? So this is the story that's on Fox. It's representing the rising of the locust. It's coming, dude. We're not talking years, dude. We're talking months. Maybe less than that. Now, when we're talking about the locust, we're going to look, where is it? Interesting, it's chapter 9, and how nice that they already outlined it in purple. Yeah? And look it. Here's the angel in red and blue. Remember? Just like the pillars, red and blue. And where is it? Where is it? It's right next, it's right in the water. Yeah? It's right in the water. And what's this? It's fire. So here's a ship. Here's the angel blowing the trumpet. Here's the dudes coming up out of the abyss. What color hair do they have? I don't know. Only their hairstylist knows for sure, but it looks red to me. All right? Now, let me just grab another picture that I think is vaguely important at this juncture of this video. This is on the New Yorker's magazine this week. Do you know that area still hasn't been completely cleaned up or power's been returned to it? New York is Mystery Babylon. Go look at it in the Bible. It's slated to be destroyed. As Led Zeppelin says, the song remains the same. It's going to go down just like it did last time. Because New York is the trade capital of the world, the creator or the God of this world said, because you have become wicked and spread your evil out amongst the rest of the world, pay unto her double. Okay, you see this? This was just a preview to come. Okay, and it was all done with fire. Remember the video I did? Cars were exploding in 3 feet of water? Really? Well, who do you call? The fire department? That whole section burnt down in 3 feet of water? That's because of these guys. These guys here. The fire beings coming out of the water. The angels and demons are always associated with the water. If you study enough, you'll know that. So it's no surprise that this is on the New Yorker, because they're telling you it's getting ready to happen again. Here it is here. This is 9/11. This was 1745 is 545. The day that it happened. Here's the X. Here's the 9. 9 is Saturn. And you're going to keep seeing 9 on everything in the news and stories. Why? Because it's just saying it's at the breaking point. It's all this thing. It's getting ready to bust loose. This is what you need to read right here. It's about the abyss, Revelations 9. Here, you got this red-headed broad, the arm out over here, the arm out over here, representing this. Okay? Representing these two pillars. Okay? Because they're acting as these two pillars. Because the center one is the one that goes to the creator. This is all symbology, but the center one is that goes to the creator. You see, Saturn is over here, number 3. See where this broad is? Number 3. So it's no big mystery on why she's holding it that way, wearing these Saturnalian colors as a female with red hair, because they're representing this. And there's a billion of these motherfuckers, and they're getting ready to come up and do some real damage. Okay? It's all here. The red and the blue. Let's look at the Citibank logo. See this? Here's the center pillar. Right? You see this? How it's a T? You see how it's hooked at the end? It's because it's broke. It's melted. It's warped. Okay? Here. It's also that's also if you flip it if you flip it around the other way, it's a very old symbol of Saturn. So here it is. We're jumping the center pillar, which would lead right to the Creator. That's what Noah's Ark is. That's what this is right here. Okay? That's exactly what this is right here. You see it? It's the same thing. It's jumping the middle pillar, which is the direction of God. They broke the fucking connection. The left pillar. Saturn. Number 3. This picture over here. Guy sitting there in a devil suit waiting for the bus to pick him up. There's a 3 in the window. There's a 3 over here. Okay? Let's look at this. This is some comedy that came out, but there's more reality in this than people think. Thief. Sucker. Better wake up. Thief. Sucker. This isn't a joke, man. This shit's really happening. Go ahead and laugh and disbelieve. You're going to believe. You'll believe when the Father disbelieves in you. Look, it's obvious. Most of us are going to die in this thing. If you're looking to save your skin, then you might as well just quit looking at any of this stuff, because it ain't going to happen. You know, there's a judgment that's coming on this planet, and there's no way to get around it. We ain't done shit to stop it. Man has conducted himself like a bunch of little fucking sneeving little bitches, weaseling and screwing each other over, watching shit like Jerry Springer. I mean, for fuck's sake. Here, let me show you something about Jerry Springer. Here's Mecca. Here's the cube. Okay, here's the 2 pillars. There should be one in the middle right here. It's not there. It's broke. Okay, so the ark is this right there. However, this is the corruption, not the Muslims, but it represents the corruption, the 2 pillars, trying to make up for the center one. Okay, so when we look at Jerry Springer's set, what do we see? We got the 2 pillars. Here's the cube. It's in Phoenician purple or Saturn. You got the circle and the square. And what is this guy's show all about? Jerry Spring. Spring, what is that? That's water. A Springer. He's fucking demonic fuck. All his show is about debauchery, sexual perversion, all kinds of debauchery that people go and they sit there and they watch this shit. This is the kind of mentality that's got us fucked and it's bringing us to an end. And everybody thinks it's funny and it's cute. That everything that was wrong is now right. Okay? That's why these guys are being allowed to come out and whoop our ass. That's why. Because if we would have just not done the wrong thing, we would have been okay. Okay? There's a thing going on called the Harlem Shake right now. Alright? And let me just get a picture of one of those little dance things. Hang on. This is the dance they've been doing. I had it on Fox all week. Okay? Harlem is in New York. Shake could be a catastrophic natural event. More or less, this is coming from the water. It's this event. Because that's going to wind up causing a bigger one of these. Okay? If we look at it, what do we see here? Right? What do we see? We see a cube and a cube. Right? Yeah, we know what that is. And then we see a guy here with a G. G, what organization you know has that inside the seal of Saturn? The G. And here's a guy with a broom. What do you do with a broom? You sweep the camp clean. And we have all of these road cones. Now this over here, it's hard to see. This is a guy that's dancing in a sleeping bag. That's representation of a body bag. Okay? These guys are partying because they're getting ready to come up and fucking kick ass. Here's the guy in the red. Here's the guy in the blue. Here's the yellow. That goes back to the aeons. The aeons represent Saturn. Dude, basically it's fucking Judgment Day's beginning is what's happening. The world, we're fucked. And we did this shit to ourselves. We did this stuff to ourselves. These guys wouldn't be able to do this. 1 billion rising. I don't give a fuck how tough you think you fucking are. You're getting ready to fucking face something you ain't never seen in your life. And these things are not going to look like some great and wonderful charismatic being, as far as I know, because it says that they look like horses that are dressed unto battle. Horses have multiple legs. It doesn't say a rider on a horse. It says looks like a horse. Okay, that to me is some type of an abomination that's coming out of the earth. So, yeah, not good. Not good. Not good for the home team. Not good for the home team. You better get your fucking faith straight. You better fucking figure out which side you're on. You're gonna die anyway. You better make your fucking stand now.